After two chaotic races to start the NASCAR season, hashtag NASCAR goes west to the Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the third race of the 2018 NASCAR season. The race begins, and what do you know? Kevin Harvick pulls away and wins stage one. Barely any contest or competition for the freaky fast Jimmy John's team, and once again, they prove they are the team to beat. Stage 2 begins, and what do you know? Kevin Harvick pulls away and wins stage 2. Barely any contest or competition for the freaky fast Jimmy John's team, and once again, they prove they are the team to beat. Anyways, the final stage begins, and what do you know? Kevin Harvick pulls away and is dominating all three stages of the race. Nothing happened until, boom! Jamie McMurray cuts a tire on the backstretch. Great job, McMurray. So far, McMurray's McPlayoff exit is occurring all season. Such an inconsistent start to this team in 2018. And once again, we're going to question why this washed-up driver still has a ride and sponsors, seeing how he hasn't won a race since 2013. The following restart leads to Kurt Busch channeling his inner Brandon Jones and crashes on the front stretch. Once again, Chase Elliott proves how hashtag cursed he is and chokes up another great chance to win. Gonna be another long season of DI9 racing. So the final restart begins, and what do you know? Kevin Harvick pulls away and wins the 2018 Pennzoil 400. Barely any contest or competition for the freaky fast Jimmy John's team, and once again, they prove they are the team to beat. Unfortunately for Harvick, he was the car to beat by cheating. He received an L1 penalty and lost all his playoff points from the event. So essentially, Vegas is now a lame duck race since nobody truly won or got any stage points. Great job, NASCAR. What a phenomenal race at Las Vegas a few weeks ago. Just remember, we get to do this all again in September. Well, at least during that weekend, we could see a bunch of salty, fair weather New England fans cry about how it's too hot in July. The fourth race of the 2018 season brings us to the ISM Raceway for the Ticket Guardian 500. It's the farewell voyage for the traditional layout as they get a $178 million revamp, including a new front stretch grandstands. And I mean, this race is truly going to be way better than Las Vegas last weekend, even if it absolutely sucks. So the green flag waves in Phoenix, Arizona, and the first stage was fairly decent. We saw battling between Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin, and Kyle Busch, who captured his first stage win of 2018. So obviously, everything's great so far in this race. So stage 2 begins, and we see lots of strategy and daring calls made before the stage ended. Tons of drivers decided to stay out and create chaos. Finally, that's why stages were created, to create big moments and drama. So after a one-lap dash, Kurt Busch wins stage 2 after staying out and chalk up another stage win for the wooden boxcar known as the Ford Fusion. Stage 3 consisted of tons and tons of great racing action and intensity galore. There was a 3-driver battle between Denny Hamlin, Kevin Harvick, and Kyle Busch. We saw 3 superior cars battle for the lead, and it was highly entertaining. And we are all thinking it's going to be Kyle Busch. So stage 3 comes to an end, and what do you know? Kevin Harvick pulls away and wins the 2018 Ticket Guardian 500. I mean, at least there was a contest, but yet again, another race, another win at ISM. This time he wins his third race of 2018 already. Oh boy, this is going to be such a great season. 4 races in, and we already have a 3-time winner. This is exactly what ruined NASCAR last season. And now we're right on the same foot. Looks like another year full of hope. It ends up being the same thing as 2017. Man, that freaky fast Jimmy John's team is just too good.
Hey, we're down here on the grid. I'm with Migos. Hey, how'd you like it? Did you see it? Is that it?
What's that?
That's my dab.
Oh, man, it's this way.
The final round of NASCAR Goes West heads to sunny California for the Auto Club 400. Tons of celebrities and Facebook haters are watching this one. I mean, NASCAR fans aren't racist at all. Am I right? NASCAR fans are the least racist fan base I can ever think of.
How about twist it up like a stir fry?
In the kitchen wrist, twisting like a stir fry. Whip it. Whip it.
Anyways, there's a race to be run, and the green flag is out in Southern California. Oh boy, it looks like another dominating performance by Kevin Harvick. He's already up to 3rd place, fighting for position with Kyle Larson. This is going to be another cakewalk for this team. Whoa, Kevin Harvick crashes like that? What on earth? This is a shocking turn of events. 4 in a row is officially gone after Kevin Harvick pulls a rookie move. By far the highlight of the race. I mean, I like Kevin Harvick, but parity is key for NASCAR. Unless you have a young driver win 4 races, this isn't going to help NASCAR gain any more fans down the road. For the first time in the 2018 Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series season, stage winner, MTJ. Gotta love that phrase. Stage 2 sees some tight racing on a few occasions, but nothing special. The only drama in the stage was seeing washed up Ryan Newman driving a Chevrolet Accessories Camaro, cutting Trevor Bayne's tire and hitting the wall. RC, it's time to release this washed up luck-out driver who hasn't been a contender since 2003 and replace him with a top young talent. The most likely young candidate, however, will be another rich brat who has his daddy's money in hand. Oh boy. For Trevor Bayne, this is literally the definition of his career. Run 22nd all race long and cut a tire and proclaim it as the hardest hit of his career. That's just facts here, folks. He gets some credit since he is forced to drive for a dying dinosaur in the garage that is run by an absolute clown known as Jack Roush. He is called the Cat in the Hat for a reason. It's because this team absolutely sucks. For the second time in the 2018 Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series season, stage winner, MTJ. Yeah, the novelty is already wearing out. I'll absolutely hate hearing this phrase come early May. So the final stage in SoCal begins, and once again, Daniel Suarez is cursed. My gosh, another speeding penalty. It seems like every other race, there's either an air gun issue, checkers or wreckers causes a big one and collects Daniel Suarez, or random stuff like this. Man, the Mexican boy right there, Daniel Suarez, I really feel bad for him. The only likable JGR driver gets the worst luck. Wonderful. With a pit stop remaining. Wow, look, it's another 18 versus 78 show. Yippee. Kyle Busch takes the lead after a quick pit stop. And once again, everything's great. Oh, wait. No, it isn't. Turns out the 18 pit crew made the wrong adjustment to the car. Unbelievable. Adam Stevens and company choke up yet another race for the 18 team. As much as I hate Kyle Busch, he has an awful pit road team, an awful crew chief, and it seems like they are always messing him up. He should be at least a 3-time champion, but just the ways this team has been run over the last couple of years have prevented the Kyle Busch dynasty, which is honestly good for me and some other fans. Even with this failure, however, they still moved ahead of Truex Jr. in the NASCAR power rankings. Small victories. For the first time in the 2018 Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series, race winner MTJ Martin Truex Jr. wins at his home track. The reign of Kevin Harvick is over, and the defending champion has staked his place in the 2018 NASCAR Playoffs. One issue with Truex Jr. winning: how dare that non-American manufactured Toyota from Japan win one NASCAR race? Either Chevy or Ford, get the Toyotas out of NASCAR. I mean, even though the Toyotas are made in Kentucky, we can't have Toyota win one race. Just remember that. So anyways, finally an enjoyable race. Even though this was the first race since 2012 that didn't reach NASCAR overtime at Auto Club Speedway. Daytona was fantastic. Atlanta was decent. However, both Las Vegas and ISM were frustrating to watch. Auto Club finally gave us a decent race and a new winner. Definitely the second best race of 2018 so far. So we head to the Winter Wonderland, known as Martinsville Speedway, for some good old short track racing. The race was canceled on Sunday afternoon because of snow and was postponed to Monday afternoon. Really, NASCAR? Really? Monday afternoon. Look, I get the teams have to travel, and postponing the race to Monday night would put them off balance. But guess what? Next week is Easter. It's an off week for the NASCAR teams. Oh my gosh. That would have been a perfect chance for NASCAR to experiment with a prime time weekday race and possibly build a 2021 schedule. But nope. NASCAR has to stick to tradition like always. We have to please all 500 fans that are taking the journey out to Martinsville. Oh yeah, weekday racing it is. So after the blizzard storm, it's time to go racing in good old Martinsville, Virginia. So far, it looks to be a Toyota versus the Penske train. We have the usual suspects like Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, and Martin Truex Jr. leading the Toyota banner. Up front, while Brad Keselowski, Ryan Blaney, and Joey Logano lurk behind. Stage 1 results in some beating and banging, and Denny Hamlin takes the stage win. Just remember, however, Denny will find a way to derail and choke up another victory, so don't expect this for long. So anyways, stage 2 is all but dominated by Ryan Blaney. The neon yellow Menards car pulls away from the pack and laps more than half the field. Towards the end of the stage, however, a new challenger is emerging. Clint Bowyer, sponsored by HAAS Automation. Ugly Duckling has not won a race since 2012, a time when Roush Fenway Racing was a championship contender. Yeah, that's how long it's been. He can see the lead and a new sponsor emerging if he wins. Can he win stage 2? Let's watch the close battle right now.
Now, Casey Kane already a lap down. Here comes Bowyer. He's looking to the inside.
A train? Come on, Fox. You are miles better than NBC, but really, this is the camera work we get. Anyways, Ryan Blaney holds off Clint Bowyer and wins stage 2. In the last part of the race, Clint Bowyer pulls away from the field and flat out dominates stage 3. Only a caution will stop him. So Austin Dillon runs out of talent and takes out Jamie McMurray. Nothing like daddy's boy with a cheap rookie move. Adding he was 6 laps down and already locked into the playoffs. Please, Austin, stay irrelevant until the playoffs like always. Jamie McMurray, don't think you were off the hook. What a great performance today. You have one top 20 finish in 6 races this season and 26th in points. Add in, he has not won a race since 2013. Chip Ganassi, it's time to pull the plug on McMurray's career. Kyle Larson made the 42 car relevant after Montoya left, and now it's a weekly contender. I have completely forgiven John Hunter Nemechek for Canadian Tire, and I think he is a top candidate for the 1 car. In fact, he won the truck race earlier. Please, Ganassi, it is time. Oh, wait, nope. McMurray plans to drive at Ganassi for at least 4 more years. So let me get this straight. Jamie McMurray will still have a ride, even if he goes 8 straight years without winning a race. This is exactly the problem with NASCAR. Wow, that got off topic. Back to the race. Clint Bowyer gets the restart of his life and grabs the lead. Trevor Bayne hits the wall again, and it's another hard hit for the kid, but the track stays clean.
Tick-tock, grandfather clock.
Clint Bowyer won a race. Clint Bowyer. Austin Dillon is a Daytona 500 champion. Chevrolet is absolute trash. And Paul Menard is currently in a playoff spot. Oh well, at least the ugly duckling gets a new sponsor for Richmond in April. Ford fans. Really? I meant a real sponsor, not a manufacturer. Man, I really feel bad for Clint Bowyer. At least he's in the 2018 NASCAR Playoffs. And finally, a positive message here in Martinsville. Clint Bowyer finally wins. So after 6 races so far, this season honestly has so much potential. We have so much variety in terms of winners in the early going. Ford has Kevin Harvick and Clint Bowyer winning 4 out of the 6 races. Believe it or not, the wooden box car is overachieving. I predicted them to win 6 races this season, and they're already 2/3 of the way there, so good for them. And it does not stop there in terms of endless possibilities for Ford. They have drivers like Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney, Eric Almirola, Kurt Busch, and even Paul Menard could break through and win on any given weekend. Toyota has only Martin Truex Jr. locked into the playoffs, but that should change if Kyle Busch does not choke up again. We can only hope that he actually does something, but at the same time, it'll be the same funny joke every week. Chevrolet has Austin Dillon. Honestly, I do not expect any Chevy driver to win until late July. They are just that awful. I barely see any progress with this scrub manufacturer so far. It's going to be a lot worse than Toyota had it last season. I guarantee it. Gonna be a long season for them. So the 2018 NASCAR season so far has been solid in terms of winners in the playoff picture, and we can only hope for more surprises. In terms of the racing, it's all right. Some of the bigger tracks could provide more excitement and maybe at least one NASCAR overtime finish. For NASCAR, however, it's probably for the best, as this has been a gimmick-free season so far. So anyways, we can only hope April backs up another solid month. We head to Texas, Bristol, Richmond, and Talladega next month, and it should be exciting to watch.
I've never seen anybody start doing burnout before they even got back around.